Hi, and welcome to Stay in the Loop, where age is nothing but a number, so come learn this math. In our previous video, we learned how to divide 4-digit dividends by two-digit divisors using the popcorn method strategy. In this video, we're still going to be learning 4-digit by two-digit division using the popcorn strategy, just embedded within word problems. So allow me to put on my focals, and let's begin. There are 7,452 pencils that need to be packed into cases. Each case holds 36 pencils. How many full cases can be packed and how many pencils will be left over? Okay, so a lot to unpack in this one problem. There are 7,452 pencils that need to be packed. Each case holds 36 pencils. How many full cases? So I'm just going to go ahead and start by writing my sentence. So I have 7,452 pencils. I do not know how many cases. However, I do know that I want 36 in each case. So let's go ahead and get started with that popcorn method. I'm going to start with my divisor on the outside. Well, not necessarily my divisor, but my smaller number on the outside. Not quite the big 7, but remember, for these type of problems, you want to have your numbers spaced. So that's what I have. And then I'm going to have my first section here because I know that 36 cannot go into 7. And then I'm going to have my second one here because I know after that, everything is going to be getting popped up. 36 can go into 74 without going over 74 2 times. 36 times 2 gives me 72. When I am done subtracting, I am left with the difference of 2. And again, because I see that I have a number in the next column, that is where that 2 is going to be popped up. 36 can go into 25 no times, literally 0. So I'm going to put a 0 here at the top. 36 times 0 gives me 0. And when I subtract, I am left with 25. So now that 25 is going to be popped up because I see that I have a digit. I still have a digit remaining in my dividend. So the 25 is now being popped and I'm asking myself, how many groups of 36 can go into 252? And that is exactly 7 times. So 36 times 7 gives me 252. When I subtract, I'm left with 0. So when I get back to my question, how many full cases? I have 207 full cases. And my second question says, and how many pencils will be left over? We have none left over. So we are done solving this problem. Look at our next example. It reads, a factory produces 4,368 boxes of cereal. Each truck can carry 24 boxes. How many trucks are needed to transport all the cereal? So do my rereading. A factory produces 4,368 boxes. So that seems like a total. So that's what I'm going to start my division sentence with. Each truck can carry 24 boxes. How many trucks are needed? So again, that divisor is unknown, but I do know that in each truck, there are 24 boxes. So as I go ahead and rewrite my problem, again, I have that smaller digit, which is not necessarily my divisor, on the outside with my very spaced out dividend on the inside. And also, of course, I want to have my sections, and I'm starting that section right after the 3 because I know that 24 cannot go into 4. However, it can go into 43. So now we're going to start our dividing. I know that 24 can go into 43 without going over 43 only once because 24 times 2 is 48, so I can't use 2. 24 times 1 gives me 24. And when I'm done subtracting, I am left with the difference of 19. So 19 is what I am left with. So that means 19 is going to be popped into that next section. So now I'm asking myself, how many groups of 24 can go into 196? Well, 24 times 8 gets me pretty close because that gets me 192. Once I'm finished subtracting, I am left with the difference of 4. And because I have a digit that is still here in my dividend, that 4 is going to go right up there in that section. 24 can go into 48 without going over 48 exactly 2 times. 24 times 2 gives me 48, which leaves me with the difference of 0. So I know I'm officially done. I also have no additional numbers where I need to pop anything up in. So 4,368 divided by 182 equals 24. And again, with the fact family, those numbers can be switched around to prove that that answer is correct. We now come to my favorite part of the video where you are now going to pause and work independently. All right, another nice colorful answer page for you to kind of see how those numbers popped up and what it looks like as we are doing the popcorn method. I hope the video was helpful and I cannot wait to see you for the next series. Are you looped in?